Hi, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. So I'm supposed to clear my voice. I'm so sorry. You would have to pardon the way I sound today. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with my throat, but yes, welcome to Wittychat Live. How has the month of March been? I can see some people have joined already. Thank you so much for joining this early. And I'm sure that you'd have an amazing time. So, Witty Chat Live is a live chat with trusted people in real estate. Since the month of January, we've had over 12 realtors. I'll call them realtors. I'll call them people that have a strong foot in the real estate space, people that know what they're doing, they have industry experience. They've come and shared their stories live and direct here on this show. So that is what Witty Chat Life is about. Just in case you're joining us for the very first time, welcome, welcome, and welcome. My name is Dorcas Adejoro. Of course, I'm your favorite chat host any day, anytime. Thank you so much for making it a date with us today. I mean, today has a lot in store for you, right? So you don't want to miss any part of this. So to everyone that is joining, don't forget to share this link with anyone you know that would need this. And it's still International Women's Month. I know. Guys everywhere are like, can we just move? Can March just be over? Sorry, sirs. March is not over yet. We still have about 7 days to go in this month. So we're still celebrating. So I would say, just like I said the last time I was here, take out time to celebrate any woman you know that is doing phenomenally well in whatever space or industry she's playing at, because I mean it's not actually an easy task. I know you're thinking, it's easy for guys to, please forgive me, but I just have to I just have to celebrate the women folk much more this month. So thank you so much to everyone joining. And if this is your first time, welcome again. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications button while you're at it. So I'm going to be opening today's show with a quote. And the quote is by someone I think I love so much. It's not I think I actually love her. She has been inspiring me since. So I'm just going to share a quote from her which says, "A woman in harmony with her spirit is like a river flowing. She goes where she will without pretense and arrives at her destination prepared to be herself and herself only." Did you get that? So there's power, absolute power in being a woman. To every woman joining us today again, thank you for joining and happy International Women's Month. Yes, it's safe to say we own the month of March. And there's another quote by Eleanor Roosevelt which says, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." No one. So no one should be able to make you feel a type of way you don't want to feel, because of course it's your feeling now. You own it. So that is my opening, the way they'll say in some religious spaces. That is my opening charge for everyone joining. So do not allow anyone make you feel inferior without your consent. If you're not up to feeling that way, then don't feel that way. Right? So welcome again to Witty Chat Live. This conversation is proudly sponsored. I'm sure you must have seen the logo on the screen. It's proudly sponsored by Wittyville Properties. And Wittyville Properties is your go-to brand for everything real estate, where you get to shop for different land properties in Lagos and Ogun State. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So please stay with me till the end of today's show because I have something for you. Yes, I have something for you. I have something for you. So please stay with me and make sure you are also in the comment section. So feel free to drop your questions, your comments, because our guest, I'm going to be bringing her up very soon. I mean, I have to take a deep breath because I'm not sure. Even me, I don't think I'm ready for what's about to eat me. But that's on a very light note. So I'm going to be bringing up our guests on today's chat just about now. So on your screen, you're going to be seeing the beautiful woman. Yes. Hi, Salome.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, good afternoon. Oh, yes, we're in the afternoon. Thank you so much for making out time to join us today.
My pleasure.
How does it feel to be here, please? I think I need to ask that.
To be honest, it feels good, and I'm also looking forward to the conversation today because um, anytime I have this kind of conversation with anyone, I get to learn as well. So I'm
Hmm,
looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for that response. So, to everyone that is here, I honestly need you to be ready, right? I've been saying, are you ready? Are you ready? Please be ready because by the time different things start eating you, you're wondering where they're coming from. So, get ready to drop your questions. Get ready to also give us comments, thumbs up,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. We would really be looking forward to that just to be sure that you are having a good time on the chat today. So I'm going to be moving to the questions and answer segment, which is the main reason why we're here, right? All of these things I'm just saying. I'm just supposed to help everyone settle in properly. So I'm going to ask our guest right now to please introduce herself, tell us about you, your name, qualifications, just tell us, give us background.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Salome Yadung. You can just say Sally. Just call me Sally. I mean, everyone calls me Sally, right? I am a real estate consultant, like you know, but outside of real estate or with real estate, I am the content manager at Uvest, the real estate company here in Lagos. And I'm also the Tribe Growth Associate at Uvest. So what do I do exactly? If you know about Uvest or you know about me, you know that we're heavy on content, right? So all the content, the video content you're seeing, I'm the one. Right now we. So yes, content as our tribe growth. We host classes to grow our tribe, to teach, yes, everything tribe growth, everything content. So my take.
Fantastic. So please, ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Salome. I'm so sorry, I need you to pronounce it again. Is it the Salome or Salome? Which one are we sticking with?
It it's hmm, it's Salome,
Salome.
but just call me Sally. Just call me Sally.
Sally. Yes,
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 that's
yes.
easier. Call me
Yes.
Sally.
Okay. So that is going to just lead me to my next question for you, right? So I did my background check and I found out just
Hmm.
recently, some days ago, because I know we've been having a lot of conversations since you got the invite. But some days ago, I just said, let me even check. Let me check. Because somewhere in my head, I felt like you looked really familiar, but I could not place it until at last I went to Instagram and then I found out that this is the same Sally that I see UVS videos everywhere. The lady always screaming in our ears about Gen Z, you must do this, what do you think you know? And
I
like,
mean,
wow. Wow. So,
I mean,
what exactly inspired that name? Because I'm sure the question in the mind of everyone joining us would be, is she a billionaire actually? Why Sally the billionaire realtor? So please give us OT. Maybe I should go
you
and
don't know
change my
about
name
it.
too.
Is I'm actually a billionaire. It's just that Forbes, they have failed to update their list, right? So
Mm.
they will soon, and you see my name there. Not long, not long from now.
Not long.
For not long. I think this was in 2022. I went for a real estate class, and in that class, there was a lot of you know mind shifting, a lot of mind transforming conversations that happened that day. And I started hearing some, amounts in real estate that I've not heard before. Before then, I mean, we're used to the 500K, 1 million, 2 million naira properties. And now
Mm.
I'm hearing big numbers. And it just sort of opened my head to the
Mm.
possibilities in this industry. And before then, before that time, I was called Sally the Realtor, Sally the Realtor, just Sally the Realtor.
Mm.
But after that class, I'm like, no, what kind of realtor do I want to be known as? Realtor
Mm.
that has doings. And I think I heard someone say billionaire, somewhere in that class. And I'm like, yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. I went to change my Instagram name, WhatsApp, Twitter, every social media platform that I had.
Wow.
It's now Sally the Billionaire Realtor.
Billionaire.
Like that one carries weight. The
Oh,
Billionaire Realtor. And
fantastic.
you will see the results soon. You will see the doings soon. So
No,
yes.
I've already seen doings. You don't need to tell. Maybe for people that don't know you. So someone is asking, Yano Luwa Famurewa, thank you so much for joining. She's asking what your Instagram handle is. So please do us
Sally
the
the Billionaire Realtor. Sally the Billionaire
Sally.
Realtor.
Yes,
The Billionaire Realtor.
SALLY, the billionaire realtor. So that
Yes,
is
on
her
every social
Instagram
media
handle. You can go and check her workings and doings, of course. You'll find her everywhere.
platform. Sure.
So,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your response. I mean, I don't want to just be vague about this next question because if I say, oh, tell us, how did you enter the real estate space? No, I don't want to come from that angle. I'm going to come also from the angle of the research or the background check I did on you online. And I saw that you said you were in the perfume business. You were selling perfume. I can see the smile on your face. You were selling perfume and then you moved from selling perfume products to real estate. How did that happen? Even though I think I already saw that, but I'm still going to ask, how did that happen? And what role did mentorship play in that journey?
Okay. So I think um, far back 2020, right, I was selling perfume oils, started with perfume oils, before I now graduated to selling the big perfumes that you know now.
Mm.
And of course, I was making sales. I mean, then I was a student. So 2K, 3K a day was a lot of money, right? 5K, 10K. That was a shit ton of money. And 2020, I think we're done with that particular semester. I went home and then trying to return back to school because I schooled in Benin Republic, schooled in
Okay.
Escari University, Benin Republic. Trying to go back to school. I was coming from Abuja and I landed Lagos. And somehow I met my now boss at the airport, Dr. Philip Babalola. And at that time, see, this is a two-way thing. It's both our success story, to be honest. At that time, he always shares the story that he was an Uber driver, my now
Wow.
boss, right? And he was there to pick someone. I was also waiting for my friend who was about to land, and we got talking. That time, UVerse was not in existence. The
Wow.
Nothing about UVerse was in existence then, right? Like I said, he was an Uber driver then. And then fast forward to 2021, somewhere around February, March, realized that he started posting, one logo, one yellow logo, and it was attractive. The logo looked nice. And I kept seeing it. And I asked him one day, hey, what's this? And he was like, okay, there's going to be an unveiling soon, right? And I was looking out for it. And then finally, I realized I was a real estate company. And it was a situation of love at first sight because I
Wow.
loved every idea. I loved everything about the brand, even without being a part of it then. Fast forward to May, and I told him, you know what, I'm a student now, right? But regardless, I think I want to make extra money. I know I'm
Mm.
seeing money for perfume or 50K, 10K. Now I graduated from the 2K, 3K level to like 50K,
All right.
70K. That was a lot of money there. Don't worry, that was a lot of and before I knew it, he added me to the group. So there's like a platform for the
Mm.
realtors selling with Uvest. And I started seeing, real estate. We started, they were training us. We had different classes. And there's this thing they do, or we used to do then, we still do now, actually. Whenever someone, makes a sale, you drop a
Mm.
bell and then write the property, how much sold. And I realized that May, June, July, all these months, I'm seeing bell, 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 bell. Still on soft. What's going on? I'm seeing bell, 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 bell. People were selling like crazy. My
Wow.
God, people were selling like crazy. And number one, I think my disadvantage then was that I was a student selling
Mm.
perfume. Now you know
Mm.
that my audience are people who could afford the perfume that I was selling then,
Yeah.
so I thought. And it posed as a big issue because I did not make my first sale until after 5 months of
Wow.
joining, starting real estate, my real estate journey. And to be honest, I was demoralized, I was sad, I was everything because tell me why. I was posting now, I was posting flyers, posting you need to, enter into financial freedom, posting passport to my guy on WhatsApp, Facebook. Come on. I posted a lot. And nobody's asking me any question, or the people who are asking, they're not even being serious about it. I mean, I'm a student, what do I
Mm.
do? I'm not just being any student, a student in Benin Republic, and I'm
Mm.
selling land in Nigeria. So there was a lot of maybe trust issues. And Dr. Philip would always call, check up how far, how is it going, what are people saying. He was always Dr. Philip was always there. What is this person saying? Okay, this is how you respond to this person. What's this particular person saying? What's going on? And finally, I closed my first deal after
Whew.
5 months. And
Wow.
my God,
My
I
God.
felt like there was nothing impossible. There was nothing that I couldn't do. And
Wow.
that particular sale, it was not a lot, like was not millions. It was just a 650,000 naira property that I sold.
Mm.
But it did something to me. It opened up another realm of possibilities for me. Yes, I've
Mm.
been selling perfumes as a student, but now I sell real estate. It gave me this morale. Oh, there's nothing you cannot do, Sally. There is nothing. There is nothing you cannot do. And Dr. Philip is a big part of my journey. And even on Instagram, you see videos, you see pictures. There's no way I'll talk about my real estate story and I will not mention Dr. Philip because every support, every help, Dr. Philip, Dr. Philip, Dr. Philip. And I believe that in this industry where there are a lot of people, you need to find someone you would hold on to that will show you the road. They say follow who know road, right? You need to find that person that knows the road and will show you actually. So yes, that is how I started selling real estate. And
Wow.
I need to mention that after making my first sale, shortly 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks after, I made my second sale. So it was like a new door of possibility that was opened, right? And I became more confident in selling these real estates. So yes.
Wow. Wow. I can still say congratulations. It's not too late, right? Congratulations. Wow, that is very,
Thank
I find
you.
that very inspiring. And yes, thank you to Dr. Philip, who also made, you know, this, who also helped. the journey and the growth of this fantastic woman we can all see on our screens
Yeah.
today. So thank you to everyone that has joined. Samuel Ojo is giving us the fire emojis. Thank you very much. Olayinka Diya says authentic content. Thank you very much. Please stay with us. We're just getting started. So Sally, my next question for you is what it's a follow-up question actually. What does sale mean to you? Sale, talking from even at the time when you were selling perfume products to when you ventured into real estate. I'm sure it was fueled by a specific drive and passion. You know, I know you mentioned something to me before about any time you just hear sale like this, like till they open the part of your head or something like that. So what does sale really mean to you?
To be honest, sales for me is way deeper than sales. And anytime I make any sale in real estate right now, I go and think about my life. How did it happen? Why did this person buy from me? How does this person feel buying from me and all of that? It feels really deep. And sometimes I close certain deals and I'm wondering, how did this happen? And sales for me, I'm not trying to go spiritual or help me, but sales for me is really deep. And there's someone I told something. For me, sales is like a show of God's faithfulness in my life, to be
Wow.
very honest. Right. So, like I said, there are certain deals that I would close, and I'll know, okay, this is not
That's
my
what
expertise at work. This is not my handwork. This deals just land on my lap on the platter, right? So I would say sales to me is a show of God's faithfulness in my life. And I'm not
wow.
trying to sound religious or anything, but sincerely, that is what sales means to me. That is what it means to me. And being able to create value, being a blessing. So, being blessed so you can be a blessing to others, right? Because I know how many people that have, gotten their very first property, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal to me.
It is.
It's a big, big deal. So yes,
Wow. That was really great. Thank you for that response. Ha. So I'm taking it a notch higher now. So again, based on research, I'm always going to talk from that place of the things I found, right? And I'm sure they are true about you. So you got just like you were mentioning, you have evidence. For people that don't know, you have workings. Instagram. Just visit Sally Billionaire Realtor on Instagram. You're going to see that you won top selling realtor in the year 2022, top selling realtor in the year 2023. Those are not they're not child's play, right? They're not things you just wish. You lie down, God, I wish I could be awarded. I wish I could get an award this year. I wish I could do the same next year. I'm sure there were things you did, right? So can you just share tips? And I've hosted a number of guests on this chat that have come to say that, oh, it really pays to be consistent when you're selling, consistency is the key, blah, 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 blah. But we are interested in how you were able to bag two main awards back to back. So, how did you do it? It's our question.
I would say something in very how many words? Two words. One deal. One deal. I mean, there's this tweet on Twitter. It says you need only one deal. One deal can literally take you from 0 to 100. One deal. Now, in 2022, I mean, I started selling real estate in 2021. I made my first sale in
Okay.
September, 5 months after, right? However, not as much. Not like I was selling every day, every single day, every 2022 came and I was selling, I was dropping, um, okay, I was selling. real estate as much as I could. And in September 2022, I closed my biggest deal yet in that year. Then I closed my biggest deal yet. And that literally took my what I did in sales from like 40% to 70, 80%.
Wow.
Like I said, one deal. And I saw the same thing happen again in the year 2023.
Mm.
So I made sales in 2022. I made other sales, right? But one deal literally made the difference. One deal, one deal. And when you think about it, you just know that sometimes you need to put in the work. I mean, you need to be consistent, but it takes just one person to notice you, one person to patronize you, and that can change everything. One person, one client can make a difference. And I bagged the top selling realtor in 2022. 2023 came, and let me tell you, the beginning of the year was not rosy. It was not that rosy. I mean, I sold in January, I sold a few times. Let me tell you, maybe I've not said this anywhere.
Okay.
I didn't sell in February, March, April. Like, I didn't sell anything.
2023.
In this
Wow.
2023, I
Wow.
didn't sell anything in February, March, April.
Hmm.
Would you know? No, because I was
No.
posting as always. I was consistent as always. I was putting in the work as if I was seeing the results.
Hmm.
And sometimes that is how it happens. Little did I know that that work I was putting in was like I was watering a seed that I had planted. And many times people enter real estate with the expectation of immediate results. Once they enter real estate, first week, first month, they've not made their first deal. They're already feeling like failures, or they are feeling like real estate is not for them. But I'm glad to announce to you that in this business that you're in,
Hmm.
it's way more than seeing immediate results. There's a compounding effect. And when we say consistency, it might sound cliche, but you cannot do this business successfully without being consistent. And in 2023, I mentioned I didn't close any deal for 3 months. Then May, the deals that started rushing in May, June, July, August, every other month of the year.
Wow.
But that was not enough still. One deal, one deal came in September 2023 that took what I did. In fact, this one deal covered for everything that I did in 2022 and surpassed it. One deal.
Wow.
So, like I said, in 2022, it took me one deal. Was one deal that made my sales go
Yes.
from yeah. But in 2023, the same thing happened, but on a bigger scale. One deal covered for everything that I did in 2022, and I'm like, okay, God, I see what you're doing, but okay. And October, November, December was an avalanche of just closing deals. And from not closing any deal at all, first, second, third, and fourth month of the year, to literally closing the biggest deal that year and rising up to top selling realtor. It was a big deal for me. You won't understand. It was a really big deal. Because that time, that 3 months, I was not okay. Oh. I was not okay. Oh. What do you mean? I leave with sales and I didn't. I was not okay. Oh. Please, please. But regardless, you know, we showed up. Showed up when we were supposed to. Posted when we were supposed to. I'm still putting in the work. Yes, yes. That's it. That's it.
Wow. So you have shared the insider story with us, right? So
Mhm.
I still need you to highlight, I think about three. Three is fine. Three
Okay.
key tips, right, for anyone that has the target of winning awards like this. What were the metrics you put in place? Did you have a specific time you would post? Did you have a place you just, I mean, place yourself, or did you have specific things you did? Just give us three. I know it might not be
Okay,
easy to be
okay.
asking you for these things, but yeah.
I think number one, no, it's nothing deep or nothing serious. Number one is,
Okay.
see, every blessed day, maybe not every day, but at least 2 days will not go by without me posting anything about real estate. And
Mm,
how I sell, I come from the educative point. Now, many people
mm,
might be in your face, buy this, buy this, buy this. I mean, I would also tell you to buy this. But first, educate you why you should buy this, when,
mm,
how. And it's something that is very, this is what we do at Uvest, right? Because I'm the content person at Uvest, we are focused on educating our customers, our clients first before we expect them to make a buying decision. We believe that
mm,
you should know what you're getting into, right? Don't just buy land because everybody is drumming buy land, buy land, buy land. Why? Where? How? So I made it a call to action to always post educative things about real estate, what is happening, day-to-day
mm,
news, you get any updates, any trending news. Smart, hello, smart investors. Good morning, smart investors. This was my line, or this is my line actually. Good morning, smart
yes.
investors. You know that kini is happening. You know that this. Always updating people, always updating people. And sometimes people don't even, not everyone responds to my status updates all the time,
Mm,
right? But they are watching, they are taking mental notes. And it's not like maybe weeks after or months after that they text me, oh, you posted this thing, this particular type. And I've been thinking about it and I think I want to make a
mm,
decision now. And I'm like, okay, posting, you need to post. You cannot be doing private life in this real estate. It's
mm,
not, no, now, you cannot. And I think another thing would be picking a particular social media platform that you want to double down on. For me, my biggest deals yet have come from WhatsApp. Some people they utilize Instagram as much as possible. Some people is LinkedIn, some people is Twitter. I understand that you're trying to spread your wings and be everywhere on social media. I mean, being the face of people, right? But same time, I would say pick the social media platform you want to do the most.
mm,
You can either pick Instagram and WhatsApp, Instagram and Twitter, WhatsApp and LinkedIn. Just pick the platform that this particular no day would pass without you posting about real estate. And for me, I think currently it is WhatsApp and Instagram. WhatsApp and Instagram. And the third thing, hmm, I remember. Hold on, hold on, let me get my thoughts together.
okay, it's
I
fine.
remember. Okay, what helped me in 2020 as well? I would say referrals, track
Mm,
record, track record,
mm,
track record gave me the referrals.
mm,
So I go to sites. When I go to sites, I make sure I document everything that I do on site, whether it's your business or not. I post,
mm,
and like I would always say, people are watching. Every little thing you do, put it out there. Every little win, put it out there. People are watching and they are taking mental notes, basically.
mm.
And from there, they can trust you and even refer you. Oh, I enjoyed referral last year. I enjoyed referral in March. And I didn't even some I didn't have to ask for it, to be
Wow.
honest. And there's this particular client of mine, oh, God bless her heart. She was so kind.
Mm.
She referred her sister in the US, referred her husband. She bought herself, referred her colleague, referred her
Wow.
in-law. In fact, she was
Wow.
referring and anybody and everybody she called. Right. And this stems for seeing a track record of excellence, always putting out
Mm,
what you do. Right. Every time I
mm,
do something, every time I go to sites, every time there's a post up, oh, please post, post, post. These things are very important. You need to post about your track
mm.
record, and that's how people will be able to trust you. Yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for sharing. So Bolaji Akinkwotu has a question. It's
Okay.
just on the screen, and he's saying that this is a really inspiring story. And he said he would like to ask, how did you change your audience from perfume buyers to real estate buyers as a student? Hmm.
Okay. So there's this thing my mentor, Dr. Philip, used to say: people get money, but you might never know if you don't
Hmm.
bring offers to the table that match that budget. What do I mean? I was selling my 2K, 5K, 10K perfume. I was seeing people. When I started selling land, would you believe that my very first client was a childhood friend? In this real estate business, you don't look down on anybody at all.
Hmm.
Your contact
Hmm.
list, you think, these people on my list, they cannot afford this thing. No. Like Dr. Philip also say, no shades. You think the people on your list are broke because you are broke. But I'm glad
Hey.
to announce it to you that that's not the case. That's not always the case. There are people that can afford real estate, even in your close circle, that you might never know if you don't put real estate offers on the table for them. And I discovered this thing like mad. My eyes open. This particular person that is buying 2K perfume, 3K perfume, you're asking me about land. And
Has
you did
more
not
than
stop
that.
there. You are sending me transaction receipt of land. I'm like, wait, so you had money. Ah, you
You've
had
been
money.
disguising.
But yeah, really though, you need to put the offer that interests them on the table and to surprise you the number of people that
Hmm.
actually have this money. So yes.
Hmm. Wow. So I'm hoping that that answers Bolaji's question about how Sally was able to change her audience from perfume sellers to real estate while she was still a student. So this means that anybody can go into the
Anybody,
real estate business. You're a student,
anybody at all.
you are
Anybody,
wow,
anybody.
fantastic, fantastic. So my next question is how were you able to also move from selling real estate properties, land, and all of that into also teaching people about real estate. You know, it's not the same when oh I know how to sell something and teaching people how to also do that thing that
Mm,
you do, right? Some people will
mm.
never let give it out. They'll say it's their cheat code, it's their secret
Yeah,
formula, blah
mouth.
blah blah.
Mouth is good anyway.
Yes, because I'm sure there are actually people that heard this kind of information, right?
Mhm.
So how did you come into that space? How did you become that person, a realtor and also a consultant? How did you do it?
Okay. So it started in, I think, 20, 2022. Yes, 2022. I think, my story, being that I was a student, I started selling real estate. And from there, I was making sales.
Hmm.
UVest holds classes, right, for our community, for our tribesmen who sell for us. And in
Okay.
these classes, there's always a panelist session. And so many times, I'm always a part of the panelist session, just trying to share my story like this, how I
Okay.
made my first sale, basically. And okay, first one is second, third, fourth, fifth. I had to ask myself, I think this is a new direction that the Lord is showing me. I think,
Mm.
you know, but really, I realized that, oh, there's actually more that I can do, that I can sell real estate and still teach real estate. And
Mm.
we went from, holding these classes in Lagos to also holding them in Ibadan. And like
Wow.
this, share my story, share my story. So it became, something that I was doing consistently. And before I
Right.
knew it, okay, I now came on board at US as someone who was also teaching officially, right?
Wow.
I was also teaching alongside Dr. Philip. So that was it. That was it really. Just sharing my story like this, time and time and time again. Yeah.
Hmm. So was there any time during that transitioning process? Was there any time you had fears? Okay, what if my story is not enough? What if some people don't find it authentic? What if the what ifs of
Yeah, like the time of the show, you either take it
wow,
or you leave it, to be honest.
wow.
And it was just, how did you close your first deal? And it was just this my normal story. How did I close it? For my childhood friend, I explained like the process involved. I explained the motivation factor. I explained the mentorship factor. I explained everything
Mm,
factor, right?
mm,
And I noticed that people were receptive to this story and they wanted to hear and learn more. People were
mm.
actually receptive to this story way back 2022. And for every class that we held, I see people okay always wanted to ask, okay, Sally, how did you do this? How did you do that? So there was the what if question disappeared as soon as the class. There was no space for it. What if, okay? Don't
Wow.
worry.
Wow. Such a bold woman. I love it. I love it. Okay. So to my next question about the old gender bias thing. Oh, a woman is
Mm-hmm.
this, a woman should not do this. So I saw a video. No, I think it was even more than one video I saw. I saw
Okay.
videos of you, especially on Instagram, where you had to go somewhere called a location or a site called the jungle, I think, and you had
Yeah.
to set up, yes, fire in the night and all of that. And I was wondering, wow, were you not scared? It looks like you've answered the fear question. But all of the
Okay.
times when you were going inside those sites, those locations with no lights, no everything against, I don't want to say against civilization, but yes, we know what sites are like.
Yeah.
And how do you are you always eager to go to sites as a woman?
Yes. So. Yes. So. Yeah. When I know that these things would actually bring the money, I mean, putting in the work, like I said, track record, track record. I go to sites. I'm very eager to document my whole journey. I'm very eager to, make a video, snap, show you. So yes, and I think it all boils down to like the very foundation, how as I real estate with UVest births possibilities in people sincerely. It was a new normal. It was not everybody used to go to sites over here. Oh. There's
It
nothing like
doesn't matter whether you are
yeah,
the one
exactly.
recording
It's
videos,
not
there's
that
nothing.
let the men do the work, women just
Hmm.
stay in the office. That's not funny. You will go to site too.
Wow.
Everybody. And there was always something to look forward to on sites. I mean, there were shooting videos or just like that particular jungle video now. We sort of had a little vacation on site.
Wow.
It was a fun day for us. So US tries to US is known for innovation. I mean, we're real estate for the young and bold, right? Gen Z and millennials. So everything we do revolves around the people in our community. So it's easy to fit in. It's easy to do these things over here at US because that's what we stand for. Yes.
So that would lead me to my next question. So it's around the Gen Zs, of course. Gen Zs. Hear any small thing, Gen Z this, Gen Z that. And even in your videos, I mean, you mentioned Gen Z a lot, a
Mm.
whole lot. And I would like to find out, is it is it is it safe to say that when you are selling real estate, you should have a target audience? Because some people just come to real estate and they want to sell to everybody, anybody. As long as you can afford it, it's fine. And just selling. So, what do you think about capturing a specific, maybe a age bracket or a specific gender? I mean, I don't know if some people can be gender biased when it comes to selling real estate, right? So, and my second question with that is, Is it true that it is difficult to get Gen Zs to make financial decisions and commitment? Because people are like, Gen Z, their body doesn't have to stay in one place. Just come here today, energy, bam. The next thing you're gone. You're not buying again. So is
Okay.
that true?
Okay. So Uvest is real estate for Gen Zs and millennials. And why are we saying so? And I think it starts from us, the people within. When you look
Mm,
at, members of staff, people around us, even our CEO, they're seeing young people. Seeing young
mm,
people. Who's a young CEO? Who's a young HR? Young this, young that, young this, young that. And
mm,
we realized that okay, all of us here, we are young, what's going on? Right? How about we actually make this real estate thing worthwhile? And now, before now, when you think real estate, for me now, back then, I only used to hear land when maybe someone died and they're trying to share the will. Walai. So I thought, ma'am, please, not now, not now when I want to write my will, Right, sincerely, land was always
wow.
that's something for our daddies and mummies. Don't
Mm,
tamper
mm,
with it. Not until I came in contact with you guys, and so this thing is for everybody. This
mm,
and we understood the importance of owning properties, owning real estate, not just because they want to write will and all of that. And we realized that there was a knowledge gap in the market. Now, we were not the only ones that used to have this notion about real estate. A whole lot of people did then and still do. I
mm.
mean, we're still preaching the gospel of real estate. Many people
Yeah.
still think, oh, real estate, is a deep, it's too deep, right? They have money, just flex, buy a zoo, go to wherever, go for a vacation, chop life while the money, you still have the money. We're trying to
Yeah.
open the eyes of people that see financial freedom goes way beyond the physical cash that you have right now. It's your assets that would count for you. And when you see people like Otedola, Dangote, Forbes say that they have a certain amount of money. It's not like they have all of this money in cash,
Mm.
right? Assets make up for more than half of the net worth that you think they have.
They have, yeah.
And we're preaching this to a lot of people, especially young people who don't know this, who have refused to open their eyes, right? And they say when you sell to everybody, you sell to nobody. Does that mean we don't have older clients? No, we actually do have older clients, right? But first, our messaging is to young people because there's a
People.
knowledge gap over here. There's a knowledge gap that needs to be filled. And that's why I said in the beginning that you need to first educate the people you want to buy from you. Educate them first and what you will not buy. And
Wow.
the matter of whether or not Gen Zs make a commitment. So at
Yes.
UVest, more than 50% of our clientele are young people. Young people, they
Wow.
are now their eyes are opening now. They are buying land.
Mm.
And our youngest client at the time was 16. She was in school. She was a student.
Wow.
She was selling real estate too. She was selling real estate with us.
Mm.
She was a
Mm.
student, right? So Gen Zs can actually make up their mind. It's not this. It's not her. It's not. Oh my God, nobody will stress me. No, 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 no. When you know what is at stake, you would actually make a better decision. But yes, Gen Zs actually do commit, and they are buying land though. They are not telling you. They are buying land like mad. So yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much for answering that question. So my just as we wrap up, right? I know I've kept you here for longer than promised.
My husband is waiting for
So
me to.
hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So just to wrap up, what do you think is the role of women in real estate now and even in the future?
Mm, okay. So there's this thing people say, or can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm having a little issue with my throat. Sorry. So you can just go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. When people, talk about real estate, who they are trying to sell to, sometimes they don't even really include women like that. They just know if you're selling real estate, oh, your target audience, men, whether young or old, and they feel like, oh, women are not capable. But we've come to understand that anybody is capable of doing anything, right? There's this saying,
Yeah.
what a man can do, a woman can do better.
A woman can do better. Yes.
Yes, if a man can invest, a woman can invest better.
Hmm.
And women, I am still waiting for the day that 80% or 90% of women, their eyes will be open to see the power they hold.
Hmm.
And not everybody thinks, oh, they need to own land. I mean, just feel like, okay, maybe once you get a husband, you marry, I mean, the financial burden is lifted from your shoulders and it's now on the man. But that's not true.
Hmm.
That you're a woman does not make you less competent
Hmm.
of or less worthy of financial stability, financial
Hmm.
freedom. Yes, you can be a woman and you can have it all. And I'm talking financial freedom.
Hmm.
And right now, I think from last year, I had, let's say, 30 to 40% of my clientele, they were women, right?
Wow.
And it gave me so much joy, so much joy, so much
Hmm.
joy. Because before then, 2022, early 2023, was just men
Hmm.
buying land. But now more women are reaching out to me. More women are telling me, "Oh, I want to buy land. How do I go about
That's
it?
great.
Is there any
Yeah.
payment plan?" I'm like, "That's it. That's the energy, sis. You want a payment plan? I will give you. I will give you. You need to own something. You need to own something." Right? Financial freedom is not only for men, it's for women as well. And me that I'm talking, I cannot be saying this to others and I don't have land, right? It is important. It is needed. It is not a want. It is a need. As a woman, you need to own. You need to own assets that, in case anything happen, whether now or in the future, you can stand your ground. You will not give in to certain situations because of your financial state. No, you will make sound decisions and it won't because of money. It won't be because of money or your
Are you
financial
gonna?
situation. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Fantastic. I'm sure that everyone here has picked up more than one thing from you today. Even me myself. You know, you came and you said, you're going to do Magpie to Aspire. It's fine. I told you it's fine. Because this was really, really inspiring. And that is the aim and the goal of this chat. So thank you so much for inspiring, myself, for inspiring everyone that joined. The comments definitely have, they have seconded that. Yes, Mr. Olauton says what a man can do, a woman can also do. Wealth is not gender bias. That is true. So, Salome, how can people
Mhm.
reach you? How can people reach you? So, you
Please
can
reach
share
me
your
on WhatsApp.
contact.
Reach me on Instagram. Okay. Should I type that?
You can. Mm, okay. If you can type it,
Or I
if you
should just
can
call it?
just dictate it, yes.
I can just call it.
Yes, you can. You can.
I can call it. Um, Instagram and WhatsApp actually. Yeah, my main social media platforms. On
Okay.
Instagram, Sally the Billionaire
Billion
Realtor.
realtor.
The only
Yes.
billionaire realtor you find in town, please. It's me, it's me, it's me they're talking about. I'm the one. Sally the Billionaire Realtor on Instagram. Same thing on Twitter actually and Snapchat. Sally the Billionaire Realtor, Sally the Billionaire Realtor. And on WhatsApp, can I call?
Yes, please.
+070 26 031 456. That's on WhatsApp. On Instagram, Sally the Billionaire Realtor.
Fantastic. I'm sure
Yes,
everyone
please.
got that. So if you're unable to get that, you can just, catch a replay of this once we are done. Thank you so much, Salome. Okay, so I think I should
Thank
ask,
you
what's
for
your
having
parting
me.
shots? Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything you want people to look out for
Okay.
from your personal brand moving forward? Just generally.
Well, cheers to billions, I guess. But if there's anything that I want to remind people, there's this thing I see on WhatsApp regularly.
Mm.
When your cloud is full, it will surely rain. You might not see
Mm.
results now. You are putting in the work, you are going all out, you're always on site, you are doing everything, and you're still not making sales. I need you to remember, when your cloud is full, it will surely rain. All the efforts you are making right now, you are planting a seed. And
Mm.
the more effort, you are watering this seed. And I assure you, to take roots down and bring fruit up, and you'll
Mm.
get results soon. To every realtor out there, you'll get results. I assure you. Just keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and it may not look like it, but you will become. You will become.
Mm.
You will become. So yes, that's it.
I don't have tambourines. I don't have a tambourine. I don't have anything to just. But really, that was really good. The line I was able to pick from that is, when your cloud is full, it will
So
surely rain.
surely will rain.
Mm, mm.
Will rain.
That is
Will
so,
rain.
so inspiring. Thank you so much, Salome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Same.
thank you.
Pleasure.
Please help me
Pleasure.
appreciate our guest today. In case you're still here, you're watching. I can see some people are still watching. So thank you so much, Salome. It was a good time with you. And I'm
Thank
looking
you so
forward
much
to
for
having
having me.
another time with you
Ooh,
very soon.
I'm up. I'm up. I'm up.
Okay, okay, let's do this.
I'm up. I'm
So
up.
it's
Thank you
going
so
to
much for
be, you're welcome, you're welcome. So it's going to be bye for now. Right,
having me.
so I'm going to just allow Salome attend to other things today. I mean, today is Saturday, so she has to go and sort herself out. So thank you so much once again. Thank you, thank you. It was a fun time.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
it's bye, bye, bye
Hi
for now.
guys. Thank you so much. See you another
Yes,
time. All right then.
yes, bye. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was fantastic. Phenomenal. That was amazing. I'm sure you agree with me. And thank you so much to everyone that has dropped a comment so far. I mean, this is fantastic. So, in case you're joining for the first time, this is Wittychat Live, a live chat with trusted people in real estate. So, if you're someone that loves to listen to really inspiring or motivational, even quality, valuable conversations, this is the place to be, right? And we will come your way every week. Just make sure that you turn on your notification button after subscribing to this channel, so that you'll be able to know when we are live. And I mentioned at the beginning of the chat today that I have something for you. So I have an offer running currently that is called Enclave. Enclave is located in Songotedo, and it's available in 300 square meter, 500 square meter, and the landmarks are the Jet Beach and also Sky Mall. And so if you're looking forward to investing, pulling your money together that you have now, that you're not using, the way some people will say, money that you're not using, in case you have money you're not using now, you should invest. And where should you invest in? You should invest in Enclave. And this is It has a lot of features, right? It has stable power supply, it has good road network, it has good drainage, it has trusted water source. I mean, it is a lot of things all together in one. So if you just look on your screen, you would see something scrolling, right? In case you didn't notice all the while, we have a land listing platform called rips.co. Rips.co is that place where you can get more details about Enclave. In case you are looking forward to getting something just in Songotedo, you should visit rips.co to get a plot, more than one plot, acres for yourself, for your family, for your wife, for your woman. It's still International Women's Day. I'll keep hammering it, right? So you should get something for a woman that you know, for your mom, right? Right. Yes, you agree with me. So please visit rips.co to make your buying decision. Right there and then you can make payments, you can do all of that. So you should join myself and other guests next week. Today is Saturday. That means this week is is gradually wrapping up. You should join us next week for another time. I have two guests already lined up for next week, and they are women. Why? It's the Women's Month. So yes, every guy there, you're going to have to, you're going to have to, bear with us because we're still celebrating women. Sorry, apologies. June is almost here. We're going to celebrate the men too. Don't worry. Just calm down. So yes, you should also visit earblog.com, which is also a place where you get trending and current updates, insights, market tips, what is going on generally in the real estate market. So who just got appointed as the Redland president. If you're someone familiar with the real estate space, you know that you should be well informed, you should be updated about things like that. So, which is why I am saying and I'm advising that you should visit our blog at eoreblog.com. eoreblog.com. Also, in case you are just feeling like, what's all this stress? I cannot type anything on my phone right now. It's fine. It's fine. So just give us a call. Give us a call and we'll be available to respond to you. You can call us on 081 3888 3406. I'll take that again, 081 3888 3406. And the next voice you'll be hearing might not be my voice, but definitely someone is going to respond to you. Who knows? What if it's my voice? Just call the number first. And let's see. Let's hear from you. So thank you so much to everyone that has joined so far. Wow. It's been an amazing day. Thank you, Yanolua Famurewa. Thank you, Samuel Ojo. Thank you, Olayinka Dia. Thank you, Bolaji Akinkotu. Thank you, Mr. Olaoton Jeremiah. That's my boss. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I trust you had a fantastic time. So I'm going to see you here next week, Tuesday. I'm going to also have a power woman as my guest on the show. So it's bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.